A land brimming with golden palaces and sparkling jewels. Kublai Khan, ruler of the Mongol Empire, sent a large army there. Ooh. But the warriors of Zipangu used miraculous stones to put up a strong defense. That's from the travels of Marco Polo. Miraculous stones, huh? Hey, Angel of Mist, welcome in. How's it going? I know, every Saturday. You can't have your free time on Saturday. Oh, Amrita. Sorry.
Some call it a miraculous stone. The Philosopher's Stone. The Queen of England remains locked in combat. With Spain, the country where the sun never sets, for control of the entire world. Her forces weakening with every battle. The Queen and her inner circle turn to divination and alchemy, hiring pirates like us to find Amrita for them. With that power, they managed to defeat the invincible Spanish Armada. But now it seems they want to keep their methods a secret.
Huh. I don't think I've seen that before. I skipped it probably last time. The Tower of London is an imposing fortress built by King William I in order to keep London safe. It has since gone to be used as a prison for traitors and execution grounds for criminals. Londoners believe that if the many crows living within its walls were to abandon it, the tower would collapse and London itself would be destroyed. So that was the... Okay. That was the start of it. So we're going to get a tutorial now, which is basically what I did before. And it's pretty cool, actually. I hope it looks okay on stream. Break beef chest.
It seems death won't stop chasing me.
Hey Chaos, welcome. The Tower of England, the Tower of London, April 1598. So, the game is built for controller, and you can play with the mouse and keyboard, which I'm doing, but you cannot get the correct key prompts. So I will be confused by the key prompts, but it's doable. Entry added. That was J. Very silent. It's a bit of a micro stutter.
I should have run when I had the chance.
There's a bit of a micro stutter going on. And I'm not sure if I can get rid of that. I'm not sure. It could be because I tapped out of the game so much now to prepare it. Because it wouldn't capture for a second. I'm not sure why, but we will survive it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh. That's a big sword you have there. Oh. Kick it. Ow. Maybe I was supposed to pick up a sword? This life has ended. Yes. It's a bit hard to control right now. I think there was something about this guy. F. Yes. F is open. That's the menu. Okay, that's gonna take. Let's take this. Go to this. Press E. Press this. Press this. Okay, then we go back. All right, I think I got the control set. Got the boots. No armor. Just boots. There's more. Right, quick attack, strong attack. We'll learn about that. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Right, so let's kill the guard.
Hey, what are you doing?
Now that was easier, wasn't it? That was easier, wasn't it? Okay, so we got a dungeon key, and we also have a different weapon here. They're the same. Close combat attack critical, quick attack break. So they are different. Ooh, okay. Something I noticed when I looked at this in the tutorial is that the stat system is pretty in depth. With change to attack, change to attack, change to attack 3 times. Scaled by hard strength or skill with different values. Attack multiplier, break and parry stats. Then you can have all these mods on the weapon, right? That's pretty cool. That's the one we have equipped. The familiarity with it is increasing. You can discard them, and so on. Right. Top left we have health and stamina. And now we're getting out of the dungeon. What's in here? Medicine. Okay, we can add shortcuts to items. Let's see if I can do it from here. Medicine. Set as shortcut. There. Alright. I don't know which button that is, but we'll find out. Up or down? Down, maybe. Oh, there's no down. I see. And we get XP. Oh, we got a coat. That's good. Here. That's how the guards in the Tower of London dressed. If you ever were in doubt. Now you know. This is historically accurate. Oh. Right, so for a console port, the game runs quite okay on a PC. I was surprised. You have to ignore the stutter that I'm experiencing here. That's something that came in today. I'm not sure how it happened. Right, let's see. I might have to look at the that's why. Okay. That's an attack. That's a turnaround? No. Oh, there's the block. Sorry. No sneezing. So where's the dodge? to find out what the dodge button is. Give me a second. No, that's not what we need. We need this. Shift. But he didn't dodge earlier. Backwards. Oh, if I just press shift. Ah, okay. And while parrying, I can press the directional button, and then that's gonna be hard to do on mouse and keyboard. I thought I had. I thought I had dodge on the mouse button. Ah, the fourth mouse button is not working. Oh boy. I might have to switch to controller because this is getting out of hand here. Okay. It's a tough life for someone who hates controller gameplay. Oh, I don't want to save any of that, actually. Your settings will not be saved. Okay. Right, so, let's see if I can do this on controller. I just want to show the game. But in theory, it works with mouse and keyboard. I'm dead. Maybe it's easier if we get all the prompts here. How do we lock onto enemies like that? Because the combat is fun. You know? Okay, so the enemies respawn, the loot does not. Let's parry. That's switching items. That's fast running, Naruto style. No. Lots of stairs. Okay, let's see. Medicine. Okay. As you can see, I'm having as much trouble with the controller as with the borked keyboard setup, but I did play this tutorial in its entirety, and it was good fun. Just the fact that I completely ruined the mouse keyboard controls now is a bit of a problem. I'm dead. But it's not an easy game. And I can't play with the controller. I'm sorry. I have to go back to mouse and keyboard. This is not working. It didn't save the changes, right? So I probably can just... play. I just have to play without dodging. What I like about this is that it's fast and you know, it's not trying to be super pretentious like Dark Souls or what other game did we have the other week that was so full of itself? Right, can't remember. So I can parry arrows. I really am Geralt. Geralt of Schnivia. Oh, he's got a spear. He's got a spear. There's also a button to put away the sword. But he does it automatically, right? Yeah, okay. I can heal. No. Memories. Equipment. Chi? Human item drop rate. Okay. That sounds better. Stone. We can throw that and distract enemies. Like so. Looks a bit weird. No, die please. I'll try. Secret egg. I don't think it has a difficulty setting, to be honest. It has a lot of setup options, which is kind of cool. Item filtering. But I'm not sure if it has a difficulty setting. But as soon as you got the controls more or less figured out, it's really not that hard. Just if you play it on PC with mouse and keyboard, you don't get your prompts. You just have to remember what the controls are. So, yeah, I understand. I understand. Among all the Souls-like games, I found this to be the funnest. Let's work with the spear. The most fun. Because it is, after all, relatively easy to pick up. Even though you have those dodge and parry things that you need to do, the weapons are very straightforward. And it felt more like a hack and slash than a Souls-like. Oh, a battle axe. It's yellow. And it's heavy. Right. And it has loot. If anything, I'm a fan of the loot. Like, I can save that, right? There was a downside to this, I think. I think it respawns the enemies.
Huh?
So I keep the weapon and get new enemies to kill here. It's also pretty brutal. Yeah. Must be open from the other side. Okay, so we need to go further up. Anything I missed here? No. There were stairs upwards. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Loot. We get so much medicine.
There's only a limited amount of Amrita we can extract from this country, Kelly.
Indeed, the pirates have served their purpose.
The death of the leader of Japan will spark a war, and a wonderful opportunity to acquire more Amrita.
Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that Amrita.
With enough Amrita, we could subdue Spain, perhaps even the world.
The day when England reigns supreme is near.
But our beloved queen thinks of Amrita as nothing more than gold or gemstones.
I didn't,
We must find them before our nation's rivals do.
but I will.
Edward Kelly, you will go to Japan.
Edward Kelly.
It seems it would be to our advantage to keep the wars alive. We cannot gain Amrita if blood does not flow.
Blood.
Hey! Who are you?
I'm the guy who couldn't get away from the looking glass pipe because...
Such noise.
Right. I didn't know how to get away from the door. Yeah, I will surely try it, but I haven't heard anything about it. It could be fun. It's one of those games that I think are fun, but it had the complete opposite of what it needed for marketing and price tag. It cost 60 euro, I think, or 50 on launch, and it's a small scope arena battler with a bit of loot in a high fantasy setting that looks kind of shiny. But it's not much to it. There's nothing unique about it. It's just not very innovative. It's just another game, so it's gonna be okay. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be okay. Might even be fun, but it was marketed as the new super awesome what's its name, and that did not pan out at all. Otherwise, we all would have heard about it. So, it's one of those 7-10 games. I tend to play lots of those. I also play a lot of 5-10 games. That being said, some of them are really not for everybody, so there's that. Valheim and Hades updated. Ooh. Yeah, get to the bunker. We could jump down here. Oh, that's where the battle axe was. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Godfall is. I'm happy that it's going to pop up on the Epic Store. This. Ah, see? I find all the upgrades. Let's have a look. We got a helmet, a hat. I turned hats off though. We don't see them on the character because we want to see Geralt's awesome hair, right? Do we have options here? No. He's not Geralt. He's some Irish guy. Going down the stairs. Going down the stairs. Going down the stairs. Going around the stairs. Okay. We could go further down. I was trying to find out how sneaky I can be standing around there. Turns out, not very. Yeah, that's the door that leads back to where we started. Hello. Right, and I could now save and respawn the enemies if I want to. But we have the shortcut, so it's not necessary to do that, I think. What about the fog? Aha! Come here. A better coat? I'll take that. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, I'll let that one roll. That's not too bad. What about the rain? Yeah, you take that, mister. Oh, crossbow guy. Oi, 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 oi. What do we do with crossbow guy, huh? Okay, that was weird. He didn't really aim at me and I was not sure if he would move or not. Right. Ooh, another battle axe. The year of our Lord 1983, where battle axes are the one weapon to rule them all. What about the smog? And 1540 something, 80 something, 1589, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to navigate that bit. I don't want the tutorial, you know, I want the other things here. But I can't find the buttons for it. But 15 something. At least I think so. Yeah. That's probably the game's release date. Yeah. We could ask one of the guys we find here. Let's heal. Oh, knights. Crap. A runka. One of those spear things. The axe doesn't even fit in this corridor. This does not make any sense. 1564, okay.
Huh?
What do I spy here? A dead person.
Looks like I might be able to escape from the top of that tower. How can I get up there?
That's down, not up. The top of what tower? Oh, that's what I love. There are eight or 10 towers here. It's like, ah, the top of that tower. But which one? Yeah! There's a lot of cool stuff about this. Be more specific. Here. Huh?
He's over there! This way!
He's over there. Oi, 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 oi. Did he just roll in his armor? I think he did. He did. Let me show you how you do that. Yeah, that's what you get for having heavy armor, you dude. You do you. Teabag, welcome in. Poetrix, welcome in. How is it going, everybody? Yeah, it's Nioh, the action Witcher 3 Souls-like, roguelike puzzle game that we all love. We're very much in the deep with the controls, but we're getting there. The battle axe, break and parry increase. Let's try that one. Equip better gloves. Yes. Heavy armor here. Come on. The Knightly Gerald. A Souls game. It's not a Souls game really. You spent like 2 hours trying to make Halo Infinite multiplayer work, but it's borked. Oh, yeah. You know, if anyone understands the pain of trying to get something to work for hours and then turns out a day later it randomly doesn't work, it would probably be me. So, Souls-esque. Oh, that's a good one. We only have to say that in French now. Ooh, crap. Crossbow dude on the Batmans. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's more like a hack and slash. I mentioned that earlier before you came in, T-Bang. This doesn't feel like Souls-like. It looks a bit like it sort of took some inspiration from it. But if anything, it's a very fast hack and slash adventure, third person. The multiplayer is still in beta. Ah, okay. Let's have a look at that heavy armor. Oh yes. Now we are in shiny armor. So that's what rocks are for. Oh, that was nice. That was the second night. British autumn with lots of rain. Free to play, full of microtransactions and a stupid progression system. Yeah, that does not help its case, huh? Oi. We don't care with our very long weapons, right? We don't care about the walls and the columns and such. We don't. Right, now we unlock the shortcut, which makes it much faster to progress. How does the lock-on work again? There you go. I haven't figured out the timing for the axe yet. Oh, wait, stop it. The battle system is cool though. The stamina and block and break system is different from other games I know. And it's not intuitive at all, but it's kind of fun. And the weapons can combo but there's a certain timing that you have to figure out, so the weight of the weapon sort of plays into that. And I haven't figured out yet. If there's a combo for 2 heavies. Because it looks like there might be one. Oh yeah, we have the thing again. I thought I did it. I did fix it earlier. Thanks for noticing. There you go. Fixed. Yeah, I have to do that once per stream. And I thought I had done it already. So thank you for pointing it out with the desync. So it's a 3-hit combo that's possible, but only if you have enough stamina. Right, so this way. Was it up or down? I don't know, we were in the courtyard. Think that though. Yeah, we were in the courtyard. So it's down. It's the stair running simulator in the tower. The Tower of London that consists only of towers. What's back here though? And his friend is standing in there, completely unimpressed by what's going on. Like, yeah, okay, it's my shift is over in a minute. Maybe he's gonna go away. Oh. Gonna heal. Loot the box. Whoops. Yeah, and you're like, nope, I'm not seeing that. Nope, not my job. I was hired to stand here, look fancy, and hold a lantern. I'm not gonna do any of that. That certainly looks like I could smash it, but it's not doing it. The answer is yes. A bastard sword. Maybe. Its familiarity can increase 2 levels. Okay, let's set a second weapon. Oh wait, and we have better gauntlets. +5 attack. Oh, that looks fancy for sure. And boots. Toughness +1. Right, so now I've got 2 weapons. And that's cool, right? You can put the weapon away. And you can switch. How did I do that now? That's stylish. Not useful, but stylish. Okay, so bastard sword. Naruto running. Killing enemies. No. So anyone who calls this a Souls-like has no idea about Dark Souls, right? We're a ninja, if anything. If anything, we are Naruto's big brother. Or his weird cousin or something. It has, of course, there are some similarities in the user interface, and You have this, when you die, you go back to the checkpoint, and when you use the checkpoint, the enemies respawn. But is that what Dark Souls is about, or is Dark Souls about the slow, meticulous planning of dying to a random thing that you didn't see in the corner of your eye? Hey Turtles, welcome! Yeah, I have no idea. I've played Dark Souls for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I decided that it's not for me. And I tried the Surge 1 and 2, and they were cool settings and all, but the game had some obnoxious design picks that I couldn't really get my head around. So looks like a duck, fights like a duck is an emo. Dropping poop. An irregular sword, yes. A bastard sword is also 1.5 hands, right? I think. Turtles, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, we're checking out Nioh, which is a fun third-person rain simulator for another 20 minutes. And then we're gonna go to the next game, which is Rogue Legacy. And I have to admit that I have not played it yet. A roguelike that I haven't played yet. Come here, you. So we were trapped in the Tower of London, and we're currently escaping. A longer grip. Keanu Reeves? This is Keanu Reeves. He just dyed his hair. Just so you know. Oh. Don't block me. Oh, rude. Wait, stop it. I need to take my medicine. So, what's in here? The game save. Ah. Wasn't there something about a tower? Oh god. The butcher? Fresh meat. Right, he's gonna jump at me in a minute.
Using monsters like that to fight wars. Guess they got no more use for us.
I somehow talk to the memories of the dead. And I'm really good at destroying furniture.
Body just split in two. Oh god. You wanted to kill me from the start.
Yeah, so we get some memories from these guys. We're a memory extractor.
Striking when the opponent is down and helpless. That's what they're trying to do to all of us who fought for Queen and country.
Oh, heavy attack near a downed opponent kills them. Ah, I didn't know that. Netflix Witcher TV show was a mistake. I thought I enjoyed it. the Henry Witcher. I really enjoyed that. But I can see how it's not for everyone. That's for sure. Heresy! Heresy! Call the Witcher police. Dun 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 dun. Oh no, crossbow guy. Crossbow guy first. Oi! I wanted to throw a rock at you, you rude person. Oh no. No! I threw a rock instead of drinking a potion, and then the knight came and was like, ah! That looked pretty cool though. Crossword guy, always about something with 5 letters starting with an H. What could that be? Oh, everything, you doofus. Could be everything. I will throw this rock off the ledge, like this. So let's try that again, huh? Crossword guy. Huh? Huh? Ah, see? And the knight is like, yeah, okay. What's that all about? Huh? How did he parry that? Okay. So he kind of... And that's something that I haven't understood yet. He kind of broke my parry, and then I couldn't do anything. And I haven't understood how that system works yet. Enemies respawn. But you don't lose anything, I think. But it's not 100% clear. Oh, you get teleported to the shrine, and then the enemies get reset to normal, as in everybody's alive. See, I can't move for a minute. It's like he stuns me or something. Finally, an enemy that doesn't fall over. But now we have to understand how this blocking parrying stuff works. And I can't remember the whoops, no. I can't remember the tutorial for it, so I have to look it up again. Chi is consumed. Oh, chi is not stamina. You will not be able to dash for a little while if your chi runs out. Guarding. Attacks avoiding damage, but it does consume chi. If all chi is lost when guarding, your guard will be broken. Evasion lets you dodge enemy attacks, but like guarding, evasion also consumes chi. So it's not about smashing buttons, of course. Yes, we do know that. But that's the problem I have with the controls. I can't set dash or dodge or whatever to the mouse 4, so I have to hold down shift. No, I have to parry and then shift to go dashing backwards, and I have to press left and right and shift to do a left and right dash. And for me, that's not working, right? I would prefer this to go into strafe mode or something, like this. But I have to do the parrying. Okay, so let's see if we can try the knight again. He seemed to be very good, though, at keeping it up with the smashing. We wait until he turns around, then we go for the crossbow dude. Huh? Okay. So they say it's a sword fighting game after all. See. So parrying is not an option. So I would have to dodge around him somehow when there's a table on the right and a heap of rocks or whatever on the left. And I can't figure out how to do that with the keyboard. I would have to press shift and left when he moves. I wish I could set the fourth mouse button, or it would have the ability to dash without holding the parry. And I'm not sure if that's just me not knowing how to do it. Right? Instead of running left and right, I would like to have a modifier key that does give me... Let's see. They have 3 different dash buttons here. Dodge, 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 dash. So... Can't put that on mouse 4. Put that on V. Maybe on control. No? I'll take it. B. Gorky 17, Vampire, and Revenant were the games you wanted to see. Cool. Cool. Very, 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 very good to know. Thanks for that, DV8. Mikeos, I don't have to fight him now. But I wanted to see if I could figure out how this works. So apparently it's impossible to dodge otherwise. Oh. Ah, so you can sometimes hit the wall. Okay, that's good to know. Right, let's get in between the tables here. Or maybe here. I mean, the other option I have is obviously to get a heavier...
Huh?
Oh. Can't figure it out. Now he's blocking it. He's blocking it. He's better at blocking, or he has more toughness or chi or whatever. I'm not sure if every tower guard also has chi. Yeah, we're gonna crack the 1000 games discovered soon. I think first quarter next year. We're at 800 something. Yeah. I'm currently working on putting them all up on YouTube. So you have an easier way to watch them, if you want. And I'm also working on a homepage as a presentation form where you can scroll through a library of stuff instead of the Google document. Because the Google document, as functional as it is for me, it's kind of ugly. So I'm making a little website. Ugh, the wine glass has runneth dry. We can't have that. So we ignore the knight in shiny armor, huh? Because of all the dodging. Yeah, that's one of the things you do in Dark Souls, depending on the character you play, right? But yeah, for what it's worth, this game motivates me more to figure out how things work. Not that it makes it any easier, but more than other games. Oh, that was a miss. I wanted to throw a rock at him, you know. Oh, I forgot about crossbow guy to my left. Oh. Too late. Those battle axes are nuts. But I guess you can't play this game if you can't easily dodge. So as well as it works with mouse and keyboard for everything else, if I can't figure out to make it work with an easy to use dodge. I'll not be able to play this at all. And with the controller, I can't just handle the camera. I can't. Let's get crossbow guy first. Oh, he's not even here. It's on this part. Yeah, okay. Come here. See, his stamina is going down. All right, I can do a backwards roll also. Earlier, I knocked one of them down. So if you get the right moment and maybe get them to expose. Yeah. There's. I see the learning curve starting. Yeah, you know. I see it starting, but I probably am too limited in terms of coordination or whatever to really enjoy this. But it's doable. That's an upgrade. So that between the fact that it's fast and snappy, relatively easy to figure out the base movement of the weapon, and then it starts that you learn how to fight, because as it said in the tutorial, it's not about spamming combos. It's about finding the right spot and the right moment, and then the enemies are dead quick, even the knights, and picking the right weapon against the right enemy, and that makes it motivating. The execution, however, is very tough for me personally, so there's that. Demon Souls. It's Saturday, we don't learn on Saturdays. Gameplay mechanics. But Demon Souls, isn't that a game that only 4 out of a million people have actually played? I thought people were now referring to Dark Souls in general. Instead of Demon Souls. See? There's some, yeah, there's a style to this. I might play more of this. I can't really decide yet because the knight upstairs seemed so hardcore. There's another one with a battle axe. There are 2 here. I wish I could shoot them with the crossbow. Not like that. Oh! Couldn't get away. They are very fast for their heavy armors, are they not? But that way I can drain their stamina. Oh, and then get killed because I can't see. So you can make them follow you, and if you run away, they follow you and run, and then their stamina goes down, and then you can execute them if you time it right. That's smart. Oh, the first boss in Hellblade is hard. I think I took 2 or 3 attempts, so don't feel bad about that. But I absolutely understand, because I'm sort of not not seeing eye to eye with the kind of challenge that many of these Souls-likes put to the player. I see how people enjoy them and why, but most of the time it does not work for me. But I'm curious still. That's why I tried Dark Souls and The Surge. I also tried Lords of the Fallen, which sadly was very bugged when we played it. But yeah, they are interesting for sure. But most of the time really not for me. And sometimes it doesn't really help that some viewers... sorry about that, I need to clean my nose. That some viewers are really experts and try to tell you how to do it. That doesn't really help if the game is hard to figure out and you are trying it for the first time, and then, you know, it sort of spins out of control that way. So, to put some context in here, between the original Dark Souls remastered, the first Dark Souls remastered, the Surge, and this, I would play this. And the others probably not. Because it's so fast. So the way would be to trial and error your way until you figure out how it works, and then you start getting better, and then you sort of might arrive at a point where it's motivating to go forward. For what it's worth, right? You really liked Nioh 2, but you got stuck on the first boss and called it there. That's why I think that even the games that are designed for the challenge should add accessibility options. To say, I want to take only half the damage, because then I would actually play the game. Or maybe longer, right? Like in Control. I couldn't finish Control without the accessibility options. I had either no patience, no time, or not the motivation for it. But I could turn down the damage I got to 30 or 60% damage reduction, and then I could actually play it without too much trouble. And I don't see why that would ruin games if it's an option. I know that some game designers are freaking out if you tell them about the accessibility stuff that they need to put in, but if they don't want some people to play their games, I think it's stupid. But it's their choice, so I can't make them do it. Yeah, I'm also very stubborn, so I do understand. I do understand. Yeah. You tried 10 times on the first boss and slowly felt yourself. Yeah. You were raging. That's okay. That's okay. You wanted difficulty options for Dark Souls? Let's go to this dark corner. Okay, so that was the first game for today. Can't even manage the options here. For what it's worth, it's a decent console port, but it's nearly unplayable with mouse and keyboard. But worth a look. It's definitely worth